Hey guys, what's up? We're outside by my pool today because your boy's literally dying of heat. It's like 100 degrees here. Actually, it's not really 100, it's like 90 degrees, but it feels like a million degrees. So I'm literally covered in sweat and dying. So bear with me with this video. But before we get into the main topic, what I want to do is just show you some of the stuff I picked up this week and also the things I'm going to be selling on my Instagram. So to start it off, I got this new Supreme Mona Lisa tee. I actually rocked it yesterday for the 4th of July. I really do like it. It's kind of like a simple design. It almost gives off the same vibes of like one of the old photo tees. So it has like that giant rectangular image of the Mona Lisa and then the Supreme branding on the side. It's like really simple. I really like it. And it is skyrocketing in value. It's kind of almost I think, similar to the TVT in value because ever since the season ended yesterday, it went from being a $100 resale to $130, which is awesome because Supreme hasn't really been giving anything with good resale lately. But the next item I have is the Ganesh tee, which is actually from the same drop as the Supreme tee right here. Another awesome design. This is completely dead stock and is going to be for sale on my Instagram. If you like this, just DM me. I don't really put up like for sale ads on my Instagram, so if you like anything you see, just DM me and I'll give you a crazy good deal on it. The reason why I'm actually not keeping this tee was I actually accidentally ordered it in large when I'm a medium, so there's like no need for me to keep a too big tee, so I'll just sell that for a good deal for you guys. So definitely DM me on that. And also, if I didn't say it already, my Instagram is in the description. So when I say DM me, just hit me up on that Instagram below. And definitely subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. The next thing is this Cause Sesame Street collab tee. I actually got this in the mail literally like an hour ago. It's super fresh, really soft. I love when they do this type of stuff because Uniqlo does like crazy cheap shirts. It's only $15 plus shipping. And it's kind of like a trippy design. It has like the X's over the character's eyes. It's just like a good wardrobe filler piece because it's so cheap and it's easy to get. So I just really love that. And another thing that I'm rocking right now, I have the Supreme Underline snapback, which I actually had for a while, but I've never really worn it. It's the first time I'm wearing it, and I'm actually gonna put it up for sale for below retail. So definitely DM me on that on Instagram if you do want that. Another thing I did forget about is I did order the V2 Butters that are coming tomorrow, so if you do want the Yeezys, hit me up on that. I'm not planning on keeping them. I'll probably maybe use them for one pick, but keep them totally dead stock. So if you do want those, hit me up on that also. Now to get into the topic of the video, it's gonna be kind of a fun video today. What's gonna be about is the 5 things I hate most about being a hypebeast. And don't take these things too seriously. I didn't put that much thought into them. They're just kind of things I thought of and I thought you guys would like, and they're things that I hope you guys can relate to. And if you do think something different or you don't agree with it, just comment down below and let me know what you guys think. So the first thing on the list is the word hypebeast itself. I hate when people use the word hypebeast all the time, especially when it's like in actual talking and not just in text. Like I'm totally fine with putting that in your like Instagram bio or on a title of a video, but if you're always saying like, oh, this is so hypebeast, or like I'm a hypebeast or something, it just sounds dumb and corny. And I'm not trying to like hate on people that do that, but I see a lot of like big YouTubers being like, oh, this like pair of shoes is such like a hypebeast pair of shoes, and I think it's the wrong word to use, because I think like something can be hype, but it's not, doesn't make it like a hypebeast item. Like you can be like, oh, this shirt is a really hype shirt from Supreme because it has a lot of hype behind it. But I think it's stupid when people just like throw out the word hypebeast all the time. It just sounds really corny and fake. That's just my opinion. The second thing on the list is kind of like an annoying thing. It might not annoy you guys, but it definitely does annoy me a little bit. It's just the fact that I can no longer just like go to the mall and buy regular like ordinary clothes and be satisfied. Like before, I would just go to like Tilly's or PacSun or something at the mall and pick out like a couple like cheap shirts and some shorts and be like totally cool with that outfit for the summer. But now I like have to have the hype brands. I gotta have my Supreme, I gotta have my Bape, gotta have my Palace. And it's not like there's anything wrong with the other clothes, but it just seems so like ordinary to me now. And I do have filler pieces, obviously. Like I have some like basic Adidas tees, and I have some like, you know, basic Nike type tees that are just, you could buy at the mall. And I do like those type of shirts, but I no longer really go to the mall and just go shopping. And I do kind of miss those days where I could just pick up cheap shoes and stuff and be totally satisfied. But, you know, that's just a small thing that does annoy me. The third thing on the list is I hate people who buy things just for the name brand, even though they're ugly. And there's nothing wrong with buying something for the brand, because I do obviously buy a lot of my shirts because they are Supreme and stuff like that. But I do only buy the things I think are good looking. And I don't just, you know, buy the most ugly thing because it says Supreme on it. And a lot of Supreme stuff and a lot of, you know, even Palace stuff and Bape stuff is just ugly. And you shouldn't be wearing it even if it is that brand. And a lot of people I know just buy it just because it's Supreme. And they'll buy like the ugliest, like worst item just because it's Supreme. And that is something that annoys me, because it's kind of like a wannabe hypebeast type thing, because they don't actually care about like the fashion behind it. They don't care about looking good. They just care about the brand and kind of like showing off. So that is a thing that really does annoy me. The fourth thing I hate is fake flexers. And what I mean by this is, I mean people that don't really have any money and they shouldn't be spending all their money on Supreme and stuff, but that's what they do. And they're not even just buying like retail when it drops. They're paying like resale on StockX and stuff all the time, just to, you know, kind of show off. And there's nothing wrong with like saving up for a pair of shoes or something like that, especially if you're in high school or you're young. Like, that's totally honorable and a good skill to have, to be able to save up for something. But if you're a grown adult and you don't have enough money to like pay your rent or eat, you shouldn't be spending $100 on a Supreme shirt. Like, you just shouldn't. Like, even if it does look good, it's not worth it. Like, pay your bills. It just looks really dumb to me when somebody's like trying to flex with their outfit, but you know that they're like struggling to get by. And I'm not trying to hate on people that don't have a lot of money, because I'm not like super rich or anything like that, but manage your money, guys. Like, if you want to save up and get like one hypebeast item, like, that's awesome, cool, but don't be spending all your money on stuff if you can't afford it. The fifth and final thing on the list has to be fake hypebeasts. And what I mean by this is people that claim to be like a hypebeast and stuff like that, they don't actually know anything about streetwear or fashion or anything about the brands, or even when they release, or what items resale. And I'm not saying like you have to immediately be an expert. Like, obviously it takes some time to like know things and figure things out and, you know, learn. But don't claim to be like this massive hypebeast just because you own like a Supreme hat or something and don't actually know anything about the brands or streetwear or any of the history. So that's just something that definitely annoys me. It's just kind of like claiming a fake title just to be cool. Like, if you're gonna claim a title, learn about that, own it, do research, like get involved with the culture. Alright, that wraps up this video. If you did like it, please subscribe. I got a lot of love in the last video, so please just check out all my videos, and definitely follow on Instagram if you haven't already. If you do want any of those items I talked about, just DM me on Instagram. I almost always respond to DMs, so just hit me up there. And please just share my videos, give them a thumbs up, give it some love, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.